Hey guys, it's Sophia and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to build a waterfall house. So from my research into houses and waterfalls, you typically do not find them in the middle of the waterfall. I'm assuming this is because over time the water would erode the foundations of the house. Usually a house that is featured around a waterfall is right next to the waterfall, and it's more about taking in the views. So for today, I'm going to be building a modern house that can really be quite open and take in all the views of the waterfall. So that's how it's a waterfall house. So this is in two parts. This bottom section here I have built to really emphasize the view of the water coming down. You want to go 11 blocks wide and 10 blocks long. You then want to go 6 blocks in from the side and go 9 blocks up. And then the smaller section here is 6 blocks up. Now I am using the grey concrete block for the bottom here. I've also used the white concrete block on top, the light grey concrete block, and also the the pillar quartz block, because I think it kind of looks like a corrugated iron and I think it's really cool for a modern build. This next section up here, you want to be going 12 blocks long, and then you want to be going 6 blocks wide. You then have the end here, which you want to be going 5 blocks high, and then this end here you want to go 2 blocks up and then 2 blocks up. So you kind of want this arched outlook at the end. For our house here, you want to be going about 6 blocks high with the light grey concrete. You then want to go 10 blocks long on this wall here, 16 blocks long on this long wall here, 7 blocks long on that wall there, and then on this wall over here you want to go 11 blocks long. The last part of our house is our entryway here with the pillar quartz block. You want to be going 4 blocks long here, and then 5 blocks high. Not 5, sorry. Yeah, no 5. And then you want to be going 12 blocks long here as well. Now these are all the foundations of the house. I've tried to use a range of colors that are really simple and will kind of bring out more of the blue that's in the waterfall. I'll put some of the dimensions on screen now so you can build them, and yeah. So because this house is a modern house, we're going to be keeping it really quite simple today. We're going to be keeping it quite open because, again, this house is all about the views. So you want a very open, very airy kind of house. You're trying to really just amplify the waterfall. I've just sped up ahead now and filled in the walls, and we're going to start doing the roofing now. So I am using the quartz slab block for my roofing. I'm making a overhang on this white section here just to give a little bit more detail, and I'll do a few overhangs like this around the house. We're actually going to be doing this overhang the whole way around. So you just want to join it up like this. Also going to be doing a front door overhang with the quartz slab, so you're just going to go like so and join it up. We're going to have quite a big open entryway, so that's what we're going for here. You then want to carry that quartz overhang that you just made, the one bit lower, around the house like so. Again, this is just adding some detail. The house looks a little bit plain at the moment, but once you add windows, it'll really open it up. Okay, so I sped up ahead and I just finished my roofing. You could add more roofing like that if you like, but I'm going to pass on that today. We're going to add a little structure kind of thing at the end of the house there. with the quartz slabs and also the iron door trapdoors. Now we're going to go into our house, but before we do that, you just want to go over to your entryway and do the iron trapdoors also underneath here. It just kind of adds a nice level of depth, and it's kind of like a nice contrasting white color, so that's what we're doing today. But you can see how it just adds a little bit more depth to the slabs. The next thing we are going to do is our flooring. So I'm using the clay for my flooring because it looks like a really cool poured concrete. You want to remove this layer here. Other blocks that you could use could be like powdered concrete that also has a really cool like poured concrete modern look to it. You could also use hardened clay. Maybe you want wood, a dark oak or a spruce wood would also look really nice. But we are going to be building our floors one block higher today, which is why I've got a 2-level entryway. But there we go. I sped up ahead and filled in all my flooring. I'm going to close off the roof here now and focus on a few more aspects of the house. So in our little kitchen area here that will be our kitchen, I'm just making a kind of like window splashback. I've also got a couple of windows that I cut into in the long white concrete hallway area up the top. For the front door, I'm using the light grey glass block and just closing it off like this. Again, I want to kind of emphasize the height of the entryway because it's really quite a feature of the home. So that is why I'm using the glass block. For our little railing here, I'm just using the glass window paint and white quartz. And a dark oak door because it's a really nice modern looking door. Finished off now with a little quartz overhang. I'm just filling in the windows now with the light grey glass paint because I think it's quite a modern nice colour. The end of the house though, you will be needing to use the block and you just want to be building that off the edges that we made earlier, and that closes it off. We're going to now focus a little bit on the bottom of the home and we're going to make our window shape here. So again, remember I said we're going to really emphasize the view of the waterfall. So this master bedroom that we've got going on down here, once I remove those blocks and I have the water flowing from my waterfall, you'll really have a really beautiful view. I'm just doing a overhang for my window now. You can do this however you like. I'm just showing you a few combinations you could do at the moment, and I'll go with the final one that I do. Today I'm going to go with an overhang where I have the trapdoor right underneath the quartz that I made, and then one lower as well. Now I didn't upload my video on Wednesday, and if you're ever wondering why I haven't uploaded or what's going on, you can check out my Twitter, which is down in the description below. Just for anyone who was curious, just thought I might mention it. Now for this area out here, we're going to do kind of like a split level hallway thing going on. So right at the end here, we're going to have a raised kind of like level. You just want to be careful about how you do the clay because you don't want to be destroying it like I did then. So we're going to fill this in a little bit further and then just make a second level like so. Now you could do anything you want at the end here. I'm eventually just going to make another sitting area, but a little kind of like study nook or maybe some bookcases or anything like that would go really well. Now there are multiple ways that you could do this staircase. You could do a spiral staircase, you could do stairs for your staircase. I really like the look of the slabs against the wall. I think it's kind of like that cool floating modern look to it. But I don't like the look of it when you carry it the whole way down like I have here. It takes up a little bit too much of the room, and we do want to fit a bathroom down here in our master bedroom. So what we're going to do is actually cut the staircase off a little bit earlier and then just continue it around. So you have one long staircase and then you have a couple little ones at the end there. You'll see what I mean in a second. And we'll also be just like closing off our staircase by using the glass windows as well, because we don't really have the room to be doing a railing with a 1 block wide staircase. And something that you do see in modern homes and buildings sometimes is they'll actually make a railing by just having glass right next to the stairs. So we're going to make our little bathroom for our master bedroom now. We're just going to close it off the roof here to the height of the little section we have, and just build our wall like so. And then just going to fill in this gap here as well. And then we're going to grab the light grey glass window block or glass block, and then just go the whole way up to the roof along here as well, and we'll also continue it above the gap. But we'll do that a little bit later. But this is a really cool modern staircase, and it also fixes the problem of railings. You just want to make sure you have these glass blocks as well. And this is something you do see in modern buildings in real life. The final thing we're going to do here now is focus on the balcony of the house. So from this little second bottom layer we have here, we're going to extend it out to make a little like shade covering for our balcony. And then we're going to put quartz blocks along the bottom and then extend out with slabs. You don't want to go too far though, and I'm trying to keep the roof height a little bit longer than the balcony height. The last thing I'm going to do is just add some glass window panes to make a railing. Another detail you can do that I do see in some modern apartment buildings is they'll have little chains hanging from the edges of roofs like that, and that's just so that water will trickle down the chain and out. But there we go. I sped up and did the interiors in my home. This kitchen you would have noticed I did recently in my 10 kitchen videos, which I will link down below. You can see that I have kept it very modern and very minimalistic. A lot of my furniture, I really like the use of quartz, very kind of light colors like the cyan carpet. I've got some hanging lights. You can see up here, like I mentioned, I've just got a little like sitting area, but a little like desk and a computer, little study area would go down really well as well. My bedroom and my bathroom down here, I just kept really simple because it was more just about showing what the room could be. You can design this house however you want. You can make it even smaller, you can make it bigger. The idea is more about trying to show you guys how you can build a waterfall house and how you would want to go about it. But there you go. We will now flow the waterfall, and you can see how your house really kind of emphasizes the waterfall. Mine's looking a little bit unnatural here, so I'm just going to play around with it a little bit, just get it flowing a little better. But you can have as big as a waterfall or as like small as a waterfall as you want. I've got a really quite large one because I've got a bigger house. You obviously don't want a waterfall that's probably like 30 blocks wide and then you have a little house. You're more than welcome to if that's what you prefer though. But this house is all about emphasizing the view, and you can really see how the blue really stands out amongst the grey of the house. And again, it's about showing off nature in Minecraft, which isn't done a lot these days. But there you go. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, give it a big thumbs up, and comment down below if you have any suggestions for builds that you would like me to do in the future. But like always guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you!